All right, what we're going to be talking about today is rigging ballyhoo with circle hooks. Almost every tournament that you fish in today, if you're going to be fishing natural baits, you're going to have to use circle hooks. It's just the way it is. All right, now, with that being said, there's been a million different videos put out there on how to properly rig a ballyhoo with a circle hook. Now, in most cases, you're targeting marlin. You know, they're rigging circle hooks with the hook right on top of the head and so forth, and they are targeting marlin. All right, but if you're in a tournament and you're not targeting marlin and you have to use circle hooks with your ballyhoo, you don't have to rig them the same way that you'd be rigging them for marlin. You can actually rig them just as you would a J-hook. You're just going to have to do things just a little bit differently, but you will definitely catch tuna, dolphin, wahoo, and an occasional marlin that comes up and commits suicide. Okay, but you can rig and catch the tuna and so forth with a ballyhoo rigged with a circle hook, and you're going to rig it almost identical to the way you've been rigging J-hooks in the past. All right, so let me show you what we're doing here as far as rigging with these ballyhoo with the circle hooks. All right, now as you can see, I did this one here, and you can see how far the hook comes out of the bait. You want to get as big a hook as you can, so you can get that gap. All right, now here's a smaller one. These are medium-sized baits here. You can see the two different size hooks that we put in there. All right, this is a horse ballyhoo, and you're going to actually put in a circle hook such as that. Okay, now the way you're going to do this is, as I said, it's very, very similar to that with a J-hook. You know, this is a Mustad 39-950, and this is a 10-aught hook. To rig a simple medium ballyhoo with a circle hook, you're going to do this the same way you do with the J-hook. Okay, you're just going to come right underneath the gill plates, right there at the throat latch, and you're going to have to bend this bait. Just bend it, bend it, bend it, bring it back like that. All right, just get the eye of the hook inside there. Come right up underneath, break the bill back, just like you would any other time. You're going to take the wire, now this is not a pin rig, which you can do, and just come right up underneath the mouth and just push it up through, and you'll find there's a little soft spot. There it is right there. Just bring it all the way through, snug it up, lay the leader underneath, bend the wire over, and start wrapping it up. You'll find that if you wrap it backwards like we're doing here, back towards the bait, it's a lot easier than trying to manipulate and hold the leader at the same time. But that's it. Now, I've just done it in a simple way as far as the copper wire and whatnot. I mean, there's a million different ways that guys will wrap their ballyhoo and attach it, the leader to the bait and so forth. You can go through the eyes, you can go around the gills and so forth. I'm showing you an easy way of doing it. All right. Now you have a circle hook in that bait. Now, as I said, this is not for marlin. Okay. It's pretty much if you're just targeting tuna, dolphin, wahoo, things like that. So if you're in a tournament, you can definitely rig for all your natural baits with circle hooks quite easily. This is a 12-aught, right, in the same size medium bait. And again, you're just going to come right underneath, bring it back as far as you can. You can bend the bait. Now you get this right in there like that. Just take your copper wire, go right underneath, and you'll find that little soft spot right on top of the mouth. You're going to go right through. All right, just like that. Lay the leader underneath the bill. Lay the copper down like that, and you're going to wrap it backwards. Once you get a couple of wraps, now you can let go of all this and then just twist it, just like that. Now, if you want to go through the eyes, if you want to wrap it around the gills, you can do that. You can wrap it any way you want, right? But you could see how much is coming out of the bottom of that bait now. Now, if you want to put a Joe Shoot or an island lure or something like that, I mean, you can definitely do that. As I said, for tuna and so forth, this is a perfect bait, rigged with a tournament legal circle hook. All right. Okay, with this horse ballyhoo, again, you're just going to go right into the gill plates. You're going to bend this bait. Bend it, bend it, bend it. Go as far back as you can. And just pop it out just like that. All right? You got it where you want. Again. And you're going to take the wire. Come right up underneath. And you can see that little soft spot right on top of the mouth. Bring it up tight, lay the leader underneath, and take a wrap. Now that you got it wrapped up in the front, you can just work backwards. Again, that's rigged perfectly. All right. Now, as I said, if you wanted to put a island lure or something like that ahead of it, you could do that to dress it all up, give it a little bit of weight and so forth. But I think that is just a simple, easy way to rig a ballyhoo. If you're in a tournament and you're required to use circle hooks on your natural baits. That's it.